Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yes Have Some podcast. We've got a brand new Steven Spielberg movie, and we've both successfully avoided watching this trailer somehow.
Do I? Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
But let's just face it, we had a busy week last week.
Yeah.
Did we not?
Well, we really did. I think this dropped. This might have dropped the day of our live stream.
the day of the streamathon.
So it couldn't happen. But I want to be completely transparent here.
All right.
And say that maybe 2 days in, I was on the phone with you and you were like, I'm just going to watch the trailer. And I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? You're going to fucking what? No, it's Steven Spielberg. If we don't make an episode out of it, like, that's insane. I had to kind of talk some sense into you.
Well, I fully recovered now from the streamathon, which if you go back and watch the beginning of the streamathon, you'll notice, and I didn't notice it at the time, that at the beginning I said, welcome to the YHS holiday stream along, which I think I was thinking streamathon and sing along. But no, I have not watched the trailer for this mysterious new Steven Spielberg project, which is officially called Disclosure Day.
Weird title.
It's not. I mean, I get why. So I think we're going to get into it. They're tapping into maybe some of the real world goings on with the UAPs and the UFOs and the aliens. And I've seen a lot of reports this week that Steven Spielberg is very much in the know.
Might know something.
Yeah, I know something.
I haven't read anything because I didn't want to be spoiled on anything in the trailer, but there's so many articles that's like Steven Spielberg knows more than we think he does. And I'm just like, shut the fuck. It's a fucking movie. Can you imagine if when E.T. came out, people were like, how does he know? It's fucking E.T. How does he know they like Reese's Pieces?
That's too obscure to just make up. It's one of those. You wouldn't just make that up. He knows something. Yeah, I mean, we're in an interesting time in human history where nothing is real and everything is fake, and everything that is fake is also real. So I will say this, though. I mean, I don't know anything about this movie other than Spielberg has been secretly or not secretly. We knew he was making another UFO.
Yeah, but a little secretly, like we have heard rumors and things about him making this movie over time, and there's little things we've heard, but the filming of the movie happened kind of under everybody's noses. And you mentioned to me like, hey, rumor is the Steven Spielberg UFO trailer is coming next week, and I'm like, what do you mean they've made it already? I'm like, oh, wait,
right,
what?
Right. Well, real quick, because we have been doing these trailer reactions. We are going to react to the trailer during this podcast, but this is more of a full-fledged classic YHS. Mm-hmm. I kind of want to talk a little bit about Steven Spielberg's filmography of the last 10, 15 years. Obviously, we are children of Spielberg, which is going to be the name of our documentary we make about him.
I like that. That sounds like a movie about a cult.
Yeah, the children of Spielberg. We worship Velociraptor, 6-inch retractable claws. Steven Spielberg has made some of my absolute favorite movies of all time, including obviously Jaws and Jurassic Park and E.T. and so on and so on. I feel like he's turned a little bit towards a little bit more of an introspective type of filmmaking the last obviously with the Fabelmans, very much like kind of a based on him. Ready Player One, West Side Story, the BFG. I feel like early Spielberg is my wheelhouse. I'm not as aligned the last decade or so. What say you?
Yeah, well, I mean, that sort of happens a lot with I feel like the same thing is happening with Stephen King, and it's not that it's a bad thing, it's just they've been doing this for a long time. And he made Jaws when he was like 27 years old, and
right.
And E.T. and Jurassic, these movies were all really early on in his career.
I don't think I made my first grilled cheese till I was 27 years old.
Yeah, I get that.
He's on a different wave.
It's just like, people change. Like, they're not going to make the same kind of movie forever, and the industry changes and everything changes around you. So just everything changes. Sometimes it's for the better. Sometimes it's for the worse. I can't say I've seen a Steven Spielberg movie in the last 20 years that has the impact of like the first half of his career. That's not to say that they're like bad movies, but there's no ET's, Jurassic Parks, or Jaws
Right.
movies in the later half of his, which is what I'm hoping for, which is like why I'm really stressed out and nervous about this movie, because he's getting old. I don't know how many more movies he's got in him.
Right.
And he hasn't done a ton of those, like, he did Ready Player One, which was like fine, but like
Right.
Aliens and Steven Spielberg is like, oh, this could be This could be great.
I mean, it's really been since like
this could be
War
his
of the
last
World.
great movie. You know what I
Right?
mean? But what's that?
War of the Worlds was already 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great. I did which flight was on one of the flights recently that we were on. The guy like a couple rows ahead of me was watching Lincoln,
Yeah.
and kind of an interest. Like good movie, but like if
Yeah.
I'm on an airplane, I'm not like, you know what?
Well,
Let's
maybe he was
watch
trying.
Lincoln.
Maybe he was trying to get to sleep.
Hey, no, that movie's good.
I mean, it's good, but have you seen it? Have you seen it since you saw it the first time?
No, but I do have a Lincoln letter, which is very cool.
You do not.
Yes, I do have a Lincoln letter. Oh, gotta run. Mary Todd's calling. My favorite thing in Hateful Eight is how everyone's so impressed. Like even like real quick, little. I gotta because I watched Hateful Eight last week. Kurt Russell, when he's like, you don't got that Lincoln letter on you right now, do you? And he's like, actually, I do. And he's like the look in his eyes, like, give me that Lincoln letter. But anyway, so okay, Disclosure Day. Not that much has been known. Obviously, this trailer's been out for a few days. We know Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, Coleman Domingo, Wyatt Russell, and others are in it. But we're gonna watch it now, and we're gonna react to it. I'm very excited because I have no idea what to expect.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Let's. Today is. Today's.
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So I'm gonna show you.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world. All at once.
People keep wondering. Encountering the unknown.
They're coming! They're coming!
They are starved for the truth.
Do you think there could be others?
Why would he make such a vast universe? Yet save it only for us?
Okay, I have some thoughts here already. Disclosure Day. This movie is not what it's being portrayed as. This movie is going to be closer to E.T. or Close Encounters.
You think so?
It feels like it almost has like a religious or spiritual bend to it. There's spiritual imagery, there's nuns, there's the crucifix, then there's the dialogue at the end. Why would he make this, and then there's
Mhm.
I don't know what the girl walking towards the
There's a
house
deer.
with the
Yeah.
deer. That was not what I was expecting. I feel like that movie. What is the weird thing where she's trying to talk and she can't talk and is she possessed? Jacob, what do you think?
Looks a lot like Signs to me.
Oh, it does look
Like,
like Signs.
Religion stuff and the crop circles, and I was like, oh, the first half of the trailer, I was like, wow, this looks a lot like Signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It looks like Minority Report with aliens, and maybe like I can't tell. Like, are some people? Is this a movie about aliens showing up and they're using people as like like microphones, or are
Right.
people aliens already and they don't know it, or because like I get the feeling, I kind of from that trailer, it almost looks like maybe Emily Blunt is an alien the whole time,
Sure.
and maybe she doesn't know it, or I don't know, dude, but it seems exciting. I'm in. I'm ready for some Steven Spielberg alien stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it feels very much of now, right? Like there's a whistleblower element of like we're going to
Yeah.
reveal what's going on to the world, but I just get this sense that there's more to it than.
Well, of course there is. It's the first trailer, and I would imagine they wouldn't want to give it all away right up front, and maybe it's the kind of thing where the trailer looks one way, but there's
Yeah.
something else going on, or
There's
I
also a
don't
lot
know.
of bird imagery too.
Well,
it's in the
I mean,
poster.
the poster has the bird. Yeah, there's a lot of bird. I mean, just animals in general. There was the deer and yeah, I don't even know what to think of it other than I know some people were you remember there was a rumor like a couple weeks ago where people were like it's a sequel to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Can you imagine Richard Dreyfuss being in this?
Yeah, he pops up at the
I'm
end.
back.
Yeah, he's like, you thought you could keep me down, but you couldn't keep me down. Yeah, no, I don't. Interesting. I
Well,
mean, it's Steven Spielberg and it's written by David Koepp, and
David
John
Koepp,
Williams
yeah.
is doing the score. So it's like I'm in day one.
Yeah, I'm in.
And it's
I just
probably
I hope it's the kind of thing where the promise and the concept isn't bigger than the script or the story. And I hope it's not the kind of thing where it can't be the story can't come around in a satisfying way and you're just like, all right, well, there were some big questions here, but
so I'm looking at the cast right now and I see Chavo Guerrero Jr. as referee listed.
what?
So it sounds like there might be a wrestling scene, which is that going to be the disclosure? Vince
It's
McMahon is running the world.
It's a wrestling movie.
There are movies that conceptually feel promising and then the delivery is like, remember that movie Contact?
Yeah.
And then at the end it's like, oh, it's her dad. Like I feel like this is going to be one of those things where there's like a more personal story kind of being told.
Sure. Well, that's the kind of thing Steven does. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
he's great at it too.
He's gonna figure out a way to make you feel personal, feel like you're in it somehow, or at least relate to something on a smaller level than just like aliens.
Right. And I think that's what's so good about like Close Encounters. It's a big, quiet, but it's somehow like a massive movie and also like a really subtle, quiet movie.
Dad's going crazy. He won't eat his mashed potatoes, and I think he's leaving the family.
He's a little bit more of a straightforward, like it's just a really beautifully made movie, but it's like boy discovers alien, they have a bond, alien has to go away. It's a great divorce movie too that you don't really think about that as much, but I can't really pinpoint it, but this is interesting to me. But I will say this, the trailer did not get me like Like I feel like sometimes I try to put myself in the mindset of like everyday moviegoer. They go to the theater, they don't know anything about this, they see this for the first time. Are they getting really excited about it? Steven Spielberg's big return to sci-fi. Like I don't know if that means a lot to like. I don't know who that means. I know it means a lot to people like us, but
I-
yeah,
I will say, like, I'm excited for it. That trailer definitely got me excited, and it looks more interesting and more fun than most of what Steven Spielberg has done in a while. Not like I liked Fablemans; I thought that was really good, but this is the kind of stuff I want from Steven Spielberg. The only thing is, like, it doesn't feel very Amblin-esque. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's got the wonder of a child and it doesn't feel like I'm going to watch this and it's going to be like heartwarming and scary at the same time. Like I don't get that from it, but that comes with a very specific story and style of filmmaking that just isn't, I can't expect that from everything, but
the
I don't know, dude.
official description of the trailer from Universal says, if you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you? This summer, the truth belongs to 7 billion people. We are coming close to Disclosure Day.
Okay.
I like the mystery of it. I really do.
I do too. And I've seen a couple. Like I said earlier, I haven't clicked on any of the articles, but I've seen multiple things like on Twitter saying like there are things to decipher in that like alien language that's at the end. They're like, hey, if you take this and do this or whatever, there's a message in here. And I've seen people saying like, I saw one person make a post about like the sort of language they're using is some sort of, I don't know, there's some sort of basis for it. I didn't read the article because I didn't want to spoil anything, but so I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of real life stuff in here. I imagine people who are big into aliens and UFOs nowadays are probably going to be excited to see this. Hey,
or
maybe here's the thing. Maybe this movie is meant to bridge us from entertainment to the truth. Maybe this is Disclosure Day. Maybe this movie is how they tell us this is real.
Well, according to people that I've talked to recently,
Peter,
Attack.
Yeah.
I'm
guessing. I don't know.
All media across the board has an alternative purpose that you're not aware of.
Okay. Yeah.
So now
what's YHS's alternative purpose for the last 10 years? Because I don't know.
Keeping depression at bay.
That's not a secret.
Yeah, this is cool. This is interesting. I like an original event film. Look, I want dinosaurs too, and I want ghosts, and I want, wizards. But I like the idea of, actually, you know what? I don't think I care about wizards.
Wizard? Yeah, I was like, what wizard thing are you talking about? I don't think Steven Spielberg's done a wizard before.
But he could, though, and that's the point I'm trying to make.
He could.
I am excited about this. I think it'll be fun, and it's going to be here before we know it. I do wonder, though, if there will be a contingency of people in that kind of like conspiracy theory space of the internet to read more. Like, it's a fucking movie.
Of course.
It's a movie.
Of course they will. People still think Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing. So yeah, there will be people
which is offensive to Stanley Kubrick because the framing of the moon landing is not.
It's not good. Yeah, it's not. It's
like, first of all,
technically, it doesn't look great. Have you seen a Stanley Kubrick film?
Yeah, it's what. After the 50th take, Neil Armstrong went crazy. Actually, it was going to be Shelley Duvall. She was going to be the first woman on the moon. She couldn't do it. So anything else on Disclosure Day? There's not really a lot to unpack here other than it looks like a cool cast.
Yeah.
I still okay. This is, I think, a better than average modern trailer,
Sure.
but I have an overall issue with trailers just in general.
Same.
I think we're in a real downturn of trailer, ingenuity.
Yeah.
These are, hey, you know what I miss? Voiceovers and trailer from like
Yeah.
just the guy with the deep voice. Like if this was like, what if 7 billion people found out we weren't alone? How would you feel? I'm just reading what was on the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, very cool. I'm excited about that. And it'll be an interesting year for movies next year. I think we should maybe do our most anticipated films coming up.
Yeah. Well, I think that should be probably our next episode or second next episode.
Real quick, because we talked about the Avengers teaser trailers last week. Have you read about how apparently there's been the thing they do where they record like inside the theaters and use it during marketing?
Yeah.
Like that was like the plan, apparently, supposedly, based on what I read. But people have been laughing at the Chris Evans trailer, apparently.
Well, I watched the leak of it, and it's not very exciting. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've read, I was reading some stuff about Avatar earlier as well. Not that I want to talk about Avatar, but it's out. So, yeah, I've seen that. It's like, I saw one thing where they were like, the theater was just silent. Somebody was like, hey, I saw Avatar in a sold out theater. And he was like, whereas, you used to go to a Marvel movie and people cheer through the whole thing. He's like, the trailer came up and there was nothing. Nobody cared.
So I'm starting to think that Marvel has overestimated how much, like, Endgame there has been a worldwide pandemic since Endgame, right? Like you're showing, first of all, Chris Evans was in fucking Deadpool. And for like average, not YHS listeners, but average everyday people, they either don't know that Captain America hasn't been involved, or they don't care, or they saw Chris Evans in Deadpool Wolverine and thought that was Captain America. Like,
I think the movie will do good numbers because, like, we're all gonna go see it. Like, I've been pretty down on Marvel for a while, and I don't think they're on the right track, but I'm gonna go see Doomsday. Like, I'll probably be there opening night, whether the movie's good or bad. Like, there's the curiosity. And I think a lot of people will go. Maybe it won't do Endgame numbers, but I bet it will do well enough. Like, I wonder if it will be the kind of thing where it's so bad that they're just like, all right, well, let's just scrap Secret Wars. Like, I don't know what will happen, but they're not above that because that's the reason we have Doomsday now. You know what I mean? Like,
well, the way that all of these movies go is like, if there's a downturn, they're gonna be like, you're gonna have people trying to get excited, like, hey, there's a rumor Jonathan Majors is coming back. They're gonna bring back Kang, and people are like, oh damn, that might actually be kind of cool. Like, because the only thing comic book movie fans care about is somebody coming back. It's just like pro wrestling.
It's so dumb.
God, Jeff Jarrett might be on tonight. Who cares? Jeff Jarrett has left and come back 50 times. All right. Jacob, do you have anything else to say about this movie?
No, I think that's probably it.
All right.
I'm
Disclosure
excited.
Day. Disclosure Day. It's coming.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Dolly?
Do I? Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.